Yo, what's good, people? Everyday Superpower signing in once again. I've been getting a little bit of attention on this channel, which I'm very pleased about. Over time, it seems as if it's garnering a little more attention, even though my uploads as of recent have been relatively minimal. So I appreciate that, and I just want to say thank you to all those who have given me a little bit of attention. I hope you've enjoyed and had a little bit of food for thought in regards to our discussions and what we talk about. I just want to give a little insight now into the downside of learning this, and I'll be incredibly honest with you. I don't have much battery on my phone, okay? So I'm going to try to keep this nice and brief, but we're going to have a quick overview of the real downside to learning how to read people or assess or analyze or understand and recognize patterns in people's nonverbal behaviors, right? And it's that you will soon learn to discover the truth, all right? And if you don't discover the truth literally, concentrated, you will start to question what you're seeing, all right? Now, that means you may start to find problems with those you love, your friends, your family. You might start to identify certain behaviors and actions that, in response to how you communicate or through how they are communicating to you, might start to show a little more truth than you want to actually have consideration for, if you know where I'm coming from, all right? So let me just put it plain and simple. We all lie to some degree, okay? Let's say not overtly. We're not liars in the, bullshitting sense, but we might keep certain things away from certain people to ensure we don't harm their feelings, or, just ensure that they are more comfortable, okay? If I got hurt, I don't want to tell my mother how seriously I got hurt out of fear she might worry for me, as an example, all right? So in these little white lies we tell on our day-to-day, if not every once in a blue moon, we will start to identify that via others' communication to us non-verbally. We'll start to understand that they are lying to us, and sometimes we will hear praise from people, okay? And alongside that praise, we will see lying, awkward, pacifying body language, which communicates the opposite, all right? So as for when you were a little more naive on the topic and you didn't perceive this behavior, you would have paid attention to the words and you would have felt good and you would have thought this person cares, all right? But now it seems as if that person is lying to you, fluffing you up a little bit, and you're able to see past that. And let's say somebody has commented on your performance or your character or your attitude or your behavior, your work, so on and so forth, and they have commented on you in a positive manner verbally. When you can read their body language and see that they don't mean it, it can be quite hurtful. And you will see this every single day when you start to pick up this, especially if you have a heavy communication-based position in life, whatever you do. I see it on a day-to-day basis. In numerous workplaces, I have seen it, okay? When communicating to people, people will say, you performed well, or whichever parallel. And you will look at them and see they don't mean that through the lessons I have taught you in regards to how to identify lying on this channel, all right? That's the most painful thing. That's the most painful thing. To see discomfort in others. Let's say you are in a group of friends and you have introduced somebody else and you see that somebody doesn't like that, and you are now in this world of awkward tension which only you can perceive, that you weren't aware of before. So it allows you to be incredibly perceptive and realistic with your communication, but the reality isn't pretty. Sometimes let me speak from personal experience. I don't like to look at people when I hear what I may consider ingenuine praise, because I know if I identify that they're lying, I'm going to look at them in a different way. Do you understand? When it comes to close friends and family, I can identify when I make them feel uncomfortable. And I don't like to see that. You don't know what's going on in their mind. You don't know what's been going on in their day. It's completely natural that they may feel uncomfortable from time to time because they've got other things going on. But when you can observe that, and in your communication, when you try to communicate with somebody ever so close to you, but they close themselves off to you, it's hard not